Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is not a sponsored video by DJI, but I really hope one day it will be. Because today we are checking out the brand new DJI Osmo Pocket 4. And honestly, this might be one of the most exciting compact cameras for creators, vloggers, and anyone who wants high quality footage without carrying a huge setup. So in this video, I'm going to unbox it, talk about the most important specs that actually matters, and of course, I'll show you some indoor and outdoor footage so we can see whether this little camera is truly worth the hype. Alright, let's open this up. Straight away, what makes the Pocket series special is it's a pocket-sized camera with a built-in 3-axis gimbal, so you get stabilized footage without needing a big camera rig. DJI keeps the same compact idea here, but the Pocket 4 now comes with the 1-inch CMOS sensor, and it supports for 4K at up to 240 frames per second and 10-bit D-Log and up to 14 stops of dynamic range, which already tells me this is aimed at creators who want more serious image quality in a very small body. Looking at the design, it still has that familiar vertical form factor, but DJI has refined the controls. There's a 2-inch touchscreen, a new 5D joystick, and even a custom preset button, which should make it faster to use when filming on the go. It also has 107 gigabytes of built-in storage, which honestly a very useful upgrade, especially for quick shots when you don't want to rely only on a micro SD card. And one more practical thing, it weighs about 190.5 grams, so it still stays super portable. Okay, now let's talk about the main important specs, not the boring list, but the ones that actually affect your videos. First, the 1-inch sensor. That matters because a bigger sensor usually gives you a better low light performance, better detail, and a more natural cinematic look. For people filming indoors at night or in a mixed lighting, this is one of the biggest reasons to care about the Pocket 4. DJI specifically highlights clearer low light shots as one of the upgrades here. Secondly, the 4K at 240 frames per second. That is a crazy spec for such small device. It means you can get really smooth slow motion footage while still keeping 4K resolution, which is huge for cinematic B-roll, action shots, travel videos, and dramatic moments. The third one, 10-bit D-Log and the 14 stop of dynamic range. This is more for creators who want flexibility in editing. If you like color grading or you want to recover more details in highlights and shadows during the post-production, this matters a lot. It gives your footage more room to breathe in post-production. And the fourth one, 2 times lossless zoom. So that is actually very useful for travel shots, street shots, and framing your subject tighter without immediately losing quality. But keep in mind, this is still a digital zoom. It is not an optical zoom, okay? The fifth one is the audio. The Pocket 4 has 3 built-in microphones, and DJI says it can also directly connect to compatible transmitters like DJI Mic 2, Mic 3, and Mic Mini for 4-channel audio recording support. That's big for vloggers and people doing talking head content. And finally, there's the usability side. Rotate the screen to start recording, use the new joystick, save settings with the custom buttons, and transfer files quickly with built-in storage support and fast transfer speeds. Those quality of life features matters more than people think, especially when you are filming fast and don't want to miss a shot. Now this is where I'm really curious. How good does it actually look indoors? Indoor footage is usually where small cameras struggle, especially when the light is not perfect. But because this has a 1-inch sensor and improved low light capability, this is exactly the kind of situation where the Pocket 4 should start proving itself. So right now I'm going to show you some indoor clips, maybe around the house, maybe near a window, maybe in a room normal lighting, just to see how the camera handles skin tones, shadows, highlights, and overall detail. From what I'm seeing, the main thing I'd be paying attention to is whether the image still looks clean, whether the stabilization feels natural, and whether the camera can keep the nice detailed look without making everything feel too processed. Alright, now let's take it outside, because honestly this is where the camera like this should really shine. For outdoor filming, this kind of setup is perfect. It's small, quick to use, easy to carry, and the built-in gimbal should help give you that smooth cinematic movement without needing extra gear. The dynamic range should also help when you're dealing with bright skies and darker shadows in the same frame. So now let's roll some outdoor shots, walking shots, panning shots, maybe some slow motion, maybe some casual vlog style clips, and just see how capable this camera really is in the real world. So based on the specs and the idea behind this camera, the Osmo Pocket 4 feels like DJI is pushing this further towards serious content creators, not just casual users. Between the 1-inch sensor, 4K 240 frames per second, 10-bit D-Lock, 14-stop dynamic range, built-in storage, and better controls, this is clearly more than just a tiny fun camera. Real question is whether it's worth upgrading, especially if you already have the older gear, the Pocket 3. But if someone wants a compact camera that is easy to carry, easy to use, and still powerful enough for YouTube, travel videos, cinematic B-roll, and vlogging, this definitely looks like a very strong option. So that is my first look at the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. And again, this is not a sponsored video by DJI, but DJI, if you are watching this, hopefully one day, let me know in the comments below, would you actually buy the Pocket 4? Would you just stick with your current camera setup? And also tell me which footage you liked more, the indoor shots or the outdoor shots. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.